Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to the Paseta YouTube channel. I would like to thank each and every one of you who have clicked the subscribe button. I see we have passed 300 subscribers. This is a big milestone for us. In the past month or so, we have been pushing to get a lot of subscribers so that we can amplify the message of Paseta to the rest of the world. We really thank each and every one of you for supporting the channel, for supporting the initiative of Paseta. We really appreciate it. I've got exciting news for you guys. This month is Heritage Month in Paseta. We are celebrating our heritage, and I want to speak to you guys about heritage, how important heritage is, and why it is of vital importance that you should chase your roots and understand where your bloodline comes from, who your ancestors are, and what they did, what is their strongest points, and what was their weakness, and everything, so that we don't repeat the mistakes of history, and also that we capitalize on the strengths that our families have. It is a signature in our genealogy. When you look at each family, there's a family that is strong in singing, there's a family that is strong in physique, there's a family that is strong in mindset, they are bright. There's a family that like we are gifted differently according to our tribes and our family bloodline. So you must understand what type of family that you come from, and that will assist you a lot. So I want to give you guys an assignment. It's Heritage Month. It's a month where we are celebrating our new year as African people. It's a very important month this month, and I don't want you to miss this opportunity to do what is right, so that the next generation that comes after you does not have to still fight old battles. What do I mean about that? I mean, every African child needs to draw their family tree at least 10 generations backwards. Yeah, you heard me. I said 10, not 5. Many of us know our grandfather, our great-grandfather. We know them. I knew my great-grandmother from my mother's side, and my great-grandfather from my father's side. I knew them. I saw them when I was young. They passed away when I was young. But I saw my grandfather's father, if you know what I'm saying. I saw my mother's grandmother. I saw her also. You understand? So very blessed. Very few people get to experience that deep into their bloodline. So this month is a month where I would like you to go and sit with your elders. Take a pen and try to trace down where exactly you guys come from. My genealogy, guys, it's very well recorded. It's very well recorded because some people took the effort to write it down. It's very important to write it down. I can't stress it alone. So as far as we can stretch in my bloodline, there is a gentleman, a chief, that was named Hosi Zinjiva. That's what all of us, the Hlongwanes, call ourselves. If you meet someone by the name of Hlongwane, if they are Zulu, you will say Ngwane. Yeah, just remove the Hlong. Just say Ngwane, and you are speaking to their ancestors. You're speaking to their ancestors. When you meet a Hlongwane and that Hlongwane is Tsonga, then you say Zinjiva. Now, Zinjiva is a big, powerful name, ladies and gentlemen. That is my great ancestor. I'm saying great many times because he was born in the 14th century with 42 wives. Is that not fantastic? So he was born in a place where we call Northern KwaZulu-Natal. Moving around, he was moving around, and everywhere he went, he was marrying a new wife, Hosi Zinjiva. So he had 42 wives, and he died at a very old age in a place in Mozambique, where we still celebrate his passing every year. This month, actually, we celebrated this month. So Hosi Zinchiva, we come from him. I'm saying we, my family comes from him. We come from one of those. Let me not say one of the wives, one of the children of those wives, the 42 wives. So that's where I can trace my bloodline. They then moved to what you call Eswatini. My family moved to Eswatini in just before, I'm talking about the 1500 and before Jan van Riebeeck came here, before 1652. Before any white person was here on this land, my ancestors were already walking around in the southern tip of Africa. And then from there, in the 60s and the 70s, they moved to a place called Mpumalanga, or what we call Mpumalanga today. And later on in the 80s and the 90s, then moved to Limpopo and settled in a greater area of Guyana. That's where my ancestors are. And then, of course, now we can talk about the migration continuing to Mpumalanga, because my father then moved from Mpumalanga, from Limpopo, and got married in Mpumalanga and settled there with my wife, who was his second wife. So now that is the beauty of the knowing your bloodline. And I can do the same, by the way, with my family, with my mother's side, because they are the ones that raised me. It's a story for another day why I was not raised this side and I was raised as a Pedi boy. But I'm a Tsonga man throughout, and I love my Tsonga culture. I embrace it with everything I have. So that's another story. So now, some of us, we grew up, our mothers, we spoke our mother tongue, and some of us don't know our father tongue. I'm the one person that learns Xitsonga even till today. Still learning, because I'm not around Tsonga speaking people. The only people I speak Tsonga with is my cousins over the phone and everything. And because they don't speak Pedi, when they want to speak to me, they want to speak in Pedi, so that they can learn my language. I'm trying to learn our language and everything. So I want you to go and sit down with your elders. Try to trace where your bloodline comes from. It can be from your mother's side. I don't mind. It's very important that it should be from your father's side, but I know the limitations in Africa when it comes to an absent father, and it comes from the apartheid regime, where they were taking our fathers and making them work underground in the mines, in the farms, and some of our great parents got sick on their workplace. So some of us have never seen our grandfathers and whatever when we were born. Our grandfathers were already gone and stuff like that. Not me, but I'm just saying that's the reality to most families. I was very privileged to see my grandfather, his father also. I'm talking from my mother's side. The same with my father's side. I've seen my father, my grandfather, and his elders also. Some of the elders are still alive till today. Very blessed, healthy people. So sit down. Go and get that uncle that knows a little bit more of your tradition, your heritage. Go and get that uncle that know more about the culture of your family. Because remember, there is a difference between what culture is and what tradition is. You can be under a certain tradition, but you have your family has this type of culture in their family. You understand? It could be a culture. You guys, in your family, you could have a culture of singing. That is the trades of your family. And those are the things that you do. There's a cultural things that you guys do that other families in your same tribe that don't do. So that you have to understand the difference between tradition and culture. You understand? So we'll talk more about it. So sit down, write, find that uncle, find that auntie, find that grandmother, find whoever it is, that elder, and write it down. You will never regret doing this. Write it down where your family comes from as far as they can remember. You can go deeper and go and research more about your family bloodline. and try to see, and don't make up any stories. If you can end at your grandfather and you can't go any deeper, it's fine, right? Write it down so that the next generation can know where you guys come from. Because if you end at your grandfather, the next generation will not know your grandfather because he will be dead, and you guys are not speaking about him and you are not recording about him. It's very important. So you need to make sure that you celebrate the lives of your ancestors. You have to go to the graves. You have to go and clean. You have to go and make sure that the younger generation, they know where they come from. It's very important. Very important. Don't demonize African culture. Don't demonize African tradition. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go to your grave, the graves of your ancestors, and go and show your children where your elders are lying. It's very important, and let them clean those graves and make sure that they understand who is that person that is underground. So it is an assignment of a lifetime for you this month. Go and write about your culture. And some of you parents, some of you mothers, single mothers, some of you fathers, you need to do it for your children. You need to do it for them. If you can, write it down on a wall, on a paper, and put it. Sereto sa rena, sa familia lena. Inizibiza nesithakazelo se family yenu. Isibongo se family yenu. Make sure that you tell your children and you teach them how to praise, how to sing praise of your surname. Very important. So I'm very happy about this month. It reminds me of the journey that I took a few years ago in self-discovery and being conscious of who my family is. It was so heartwarming to know that I come from a bloodline of not only serious farmers, but warriors as well, and royal family also. The horses in Jiva, which is the great ancestor that we talk about, with 42 wives. Excellent, story to tell. There should be a book about him. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate it. It's Heritage Month for Paseta. Make sure that you also embrace this month and let it not only be about wearing your heritage clothes, but let it be about you discovering who your family is and was, and make sure that you tell that story to the next generation. But for me, the most important thing is that you write it down. Write it down so that you can pass the knowledge from generation to generation. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. And this month we are purchasing building material for Paseta phase 1 building structure. So thank you so much for everyone who has donated 50 Rand. If you haven't already, please click this. Please send some money for us on our Capitec business account, and make sure that you write your name and surname so that we can thank you and see who exactly is donating to the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. Visit our website, which is www.paseta.africa. Until we meet again, please don't forget to pray. But after you pray, stand up, African child, record your history, and allow God to do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.